is just fantastic. Captain's log, subdates 21204.6. According to my crew, on the 4th day of Moistmas, my true love gave to me a lap dance from Shane Dawson, 3 quail's eggs, 2 pots of glue, and an STD better known as herpes. I'm starting to mega loathe my crew. Welcome everyone to the exhibition of stupid people. Today we have 3 subjects. Yeah, I got a little busy, I'm sorry. There would be more next week, I promise. To go through. Before that, I'm going to be streaming a political recap stream, so politics, on the Moistski Live channel with my co-host TrupsLP tonight at 9:30 PM GMT. Also going to be streaming on Twitch just before them some probably murder fun time, as I'm getting quite good at it. Link to both in the description down below. The first thing I thought we'd address is the honourable mention of the episode. It comes from fans of chocolate. Let's call this Chocolate Gate. Every year there is a regular complaint. The big assortment boxes you can get are Celebrations, Quality Street, Roses, hell even Haribo I'm sure, which aren't even chocolate, get smaller. And people noticed, because the prices have gone up consistently every year. Well, somebody, a gentleman for the channel network ITV called Stephen Hull, decided to count all that was within a box of Quality Street. His major gripe that made him believe this to be disappointing was that there were only 4 purple ones and 11 orange ones. The orange ones are pretty vile. It's an orange cream with very little chocolate. Purple ones are considered the favourites. In fact, they were so popular at one point you could buy them individually much larger. I was never a fan. I actually quite like strawberry cream, or the toffees, because I like toffee. Nothing reeks of British more than having your teeth ripped out by toffee. I wonder how many people got the joke. Doesn't matter. I was going to call Stephen Hull incredibly autistic, but actually he makes a rather interesting point. Supply and demand, yo. Why give you a box which has an equal number of everything, when they can make you want more of them by doing less is more? Unless you're taking that box and divvying it up amongst family, no one cares. So on to the first subject. We're going to go with the world-renowned, on my Moistski Live channel, Paper Pervert, aka leader of the SNP in Westminster, so this is going to be slightly political but not, Ian Blackford, who is renowned for his hatred of the British people. Sorry, just the English. In fact, he's okay with the Welsh and Northern Irish as long as he gets more than them. You can tell he gets more than them. He's a short, dumpy man. He's very wealthy as well, but he's mostly just a short, dumpy man who is only interested in Scotland and hating on the English. So much so that when an English photographer took some photos in the Highlands, Ian Blackford railed on this person for breaking the travel ban. The man in question is called Ollie Taylor. He is a photographer. Well, it turns out Ollie Taylor lives in Scotland and was taking photos in his nearby area, doxed, which forced Ian Blackford to continue being the incredibly brave man that he is by deleting the original tweet and having to issue an apology, saying, as the local MP for Ross, Skye and Lochaber, if I've mispronounced I don't care, I know my constituents feel very strongly about the breaking of travel restrictions. I will continue to stand up for my constituents, who frequently raise these concerns, but I recognise I was wrong to query an individual on Twitter, and I apologise to Ollie Taylor for my earlier post, which I have deleted. Which is kind of like saying sorry, but at the same time having to justify. You are such a politician. All you ever had to do was say, I apologise to Ollie Taylor for my earlier post, which I have deleted because I'm a brave man. The rest of it is utterly redundant. Can you politicians please use 4 words, because we don't need 7 words? It's that adage of why use 7 when 4 will do. I don't see the point in prattling, Ian. Now go touch some paper and know you need it. For the last few weeks, a recurring theme and popular topic I have discussed within this series has been Amber Heard and Johnny Depp. The context for which would be Johnny Depp lost his libel case against UK tabloid The Sun. The Sun 2 years ago published an article saying that he was a wife-beater. Well, when it went to court, It was proven at best he had tapped Amber Heard on the face once. At best. Amber Heard and her sister had lied under oath. Johnny Depp had provided evidence that he was victim of DV as well. So the UK High Court ruled in favour of the Sun, which led to Johnny Depp losing his role as Gellert Grindelwald, which has now gone to Mads Mikkelsen. Amber Heard, though, has been championed, is vindicated, even though all the evidence says otherwise, and I should point out that tap on the cheek wasn't really proven either. Imagine my shock. Yet to be greenlit is Aquaman 2, where Amber Heard plays Hera. According to Daily Mail, that's within the Marvel Cinematic Universe, because the Daily Mail are boomers. Around the time of the court case, there was a petition, or is a petition on change.org. Remove Amber Heard from Aquaman 2, because no company should champion anyone that would seek to harm their partner. But the fun fact here is, Amber Heard has a criminal record for DV. So how this is a surprise to anyone is a mystery. My sarcasm sign should be loitering around here somewhere. Ignoring the boomers and focusing on the petition, it now has, at time of recording, almost 1.7 million signatures. The Quartering did a video where he went into great depth about how much this could potentially cost Warner Brothers if this ever was greenlit, produced and then released. Then again, Jason Momoa's considered eye candy, it's possible it won't. There is the additional concern of superhero movie fatigue, but we shall see. If Warner Brothers decide to keep Amber Heard on when they do decide to do Aquaman 2, if they do it for the sake of continuity, it won't be a good enough excuse. 1.7 million voices is a lot of voices. Now you can now by all means say that's 1.7 million misogynists. Okay, but you're championing a misandrist. You've seen the pictures. You've seen the statements. Everyone has seen them, because they're kind of everywhere. And they show, without a doubt, Amber Heard is not a good person and not somebody anyone should champion. To champion someone for beating their partner, but to chastise someone else for allegedly and not remotely proven, is a damning statement of societal sexism in favour of women over men. This is where listen and believe is in no way valid over the evidence that is damning against Amber Heard. As far as the signatures go on the petition, I'm okay with this. So our final subject, and main event I guess, would be the fact that Shane Dawson is kinda making a bit of a return to the internet, which is quite interesting to me. For those who don't know what happened that led to his downfall, it turns out he's a really bad person and made some incredibly poor decisions in his earlier YouTube career. Air quotes around that because, of course, at that time, it was anything but. He tried to hide it, downplay it. Sadly, mainstream media decided, oh whoa, let's tear him down. Turns out the only way anyone is ever going to become that legit mainstream star is if they're manufactured now and have literally zero demons in their closet, which is impossible. So what has Shane Dawson been doing? Well, he's been posting to Snapchat, Instagram, and editing his fiancée's videos, which, as pointed out by aLittleLass, is not surprising, because they're overdramatic. The eating 10k calories in 24 hours was the big giveaway. I would point out the Sidemen did it better, because there's 7 of them, and they're in teams, and they're constantly eating or talking about pooping. As far as Shane Dawson returning to the internet goes, I don't really see a problem with it. He tried to reach a bit far with his documentaries, they weren't all that. Shane Dawson has done some actually trash things, and while trying to appear to be more empathetic, because he's really emotional, yo, what he did prove was, no, you're just as bad as everyone else. So stop lying to yourself and your audience. I'd also recommend learning to edit videos a little differently, because the same over-dramatizing of everything doesn't make the videos more entertaining. Because so many people have already done the 10k calorie challenge, there's nothing dramatic about it. It's disgusting. The challenge, not your editing style. Although I will say, having sat through a number of your documentary videos, I'm not impressed. Then again, I couldn't do that well, so how can I possibly speak on them as anyone with authority? Okay, well, I'm going to tell you how, because I'm another viewer. Well, whenever I can be bothered. And I do think, if you do intend to return to the internet, it's going to take a lot to rebuild what you broke. Yes, you're going to have a devoted fanbase that will come back anyway. Gonna make that merch, yo. But you're going to lose trust until you start to be more open and frank with those you've hurt. I mean, your way of handling this last time was to simply run away, wasn't it? Anyway, I'm done here. As with everything we cover, I'd love to know what you think. Please do let me know in the comments down below. If I don't see you on Twitch or on Moistski Live, have a fantastic Friday. I'll see you all tomorrow anyway. Thank you all for listening.